Sports. Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, at home of the Southwest Classic, a game that always brings a bunch of energy and intensity. Fans have wrapped up their tailgating, they've filed in, and they are ready for this collision. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Trucks through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Arkansas. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. It's an important first down on that running play. And now the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's third down for the offense. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all? And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting sent down. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They cooked up at some over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on second down. Throws a stiff arm. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How about this on 1st and goal? Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. We'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that 1st down. Nice play.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
They'll run it to the left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Hogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Second and 10 after the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's an option look. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Aggies pick up enough for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Pass is caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. Not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground.
Touchdown, A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. He's moving out of the pocket now. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They can't stop him. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go as he's being hit. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Arkansas. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And the point after is good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He shreds the tackle. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a toss play to the right. Runs through the defender. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now rolling out to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. This guy has been all over the field today. Kirk, you talk about an inspired performance.
Well, he's playing with a lot of emotion today. It's a rivalry game. He's flying around, just leaving everything he has out on that field.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Just trucks through the defender. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. One of those critical third down plays coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A running play called on fourth down. Breaks loose at the 45. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Oh, here comes the reverse.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Oh, a reverse. Creative play call, but the defense is ready. Got it for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens them up for an easy touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Breaks free. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Here comes a handoff. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Sticking with the running game. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense wraps him up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and hit him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come.
Deep shot caught out of the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Handoff to the right side.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good. A walk-off game winner. Where you love to see a game where it come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.